What's up everyone, my name is Gyasi. I'm a tech and lifestyle creator living in New York. Living in arguably the most busy city in the world, you learn to move light but stay ready. Every day is different, meetings, creative work, content shoots, so having the right gear matters. That's why I built my everyday carry around versatility and design. Everything I carry fits perfectly into a compact setup I can trust. Whether I'm running downtown, grabbing a coffee in Soho, jumping on the subway, or hopping on a plane to a destination on the other side of the world. Today, I'm showing you what's inside my bag, the essentials that keep me ready for whatever the city throws at me. My premium everyday carry for 2025. For those of you all who are new here, which most of you are not subscribers, so consider subscribing. It will mean the world to me. We're almost at 200,000 subscribers. If you'd have told me 7 years ago when I started my YouTube channel that it would blossom into nearly hundreds of thousands of subscribers, I'd be like, that's gotta be cap. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Also, if you could do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up, it helps out with the algorithm. With that said, let's jump into this everyday carry. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has been a core part of my everyday carry since it first released. I've attempted to switch to other phones, but there still isn't a phone out there that can fully replace my iPhone 16 Pro Max. I'm using the natural titanium finish with 256 gigabytes of storage, and it still feels just as premium as the day I got it. The 6.9-inch XDR Retina display gives me extra room for editing, planning my days using Todoist, and staying connected while on the move. Even though it's larger, it's surprisingly lightweight, perfect for long days out. What really makes it essential for me is the camera system. 48 megapixel main sensor captures incredible detail. I love using the 5x zoom. It's perfect for getting those cinematic shots when I'm traveling, exploring the city, or adding some pics to my Strava post, because if the run isn't on Strava, did it really count? I've also shot a lot of these YouTube videos using ProRAW because it has a solid depth of field. Since it is log footage, I can manipulate the colors to the point where in the right lighting, it's almost unnoticeable to the naked eye if I use the 16 Pro Max or my Sony mirrorless camera. One of the most essential items in my everyday carry is the Anker Prime 20,000 milliamps per hour power bank. It's sleek, compact, and seriously powerful, offering up to 200 watts of charging. It has more than enough power to fully charge any of my smartphones, watches, headphones, or iPad mini. My favorite feature is that it has a built-in smart display that shows exactly how much battery is left and how fast everything is charging, which makes it super easy to stay on top of charging my devices. It looks like a futuristic brick, but it's surprisingly light for how much power it holds, sliding easily into my bag without weighing it down. Whether I'm working from a cafe, traveling, or just moving around the city, this charger keeps all my essentials alive, making it a non-negotiable part of my setup. This iPad mini is a portable powerhouse for my everyday carry. I've even replaced it with the iPad Pro. It's small enough to slide into almost any bag, but powerful enough to run my creative apps. Being able to write notes and sketch using the Apple Pencil Pro is a game changer with this device. And I have no issues with lightweight editing software thanks to the A17 Pro chip. I use it for planning, sketching ideas, and even light content edits when I'm away from my main workstation. The size is perfect, way easier to manage than carrying a full-size iPad Pro when I'm on the move. The colors are vibrant, it's bright enough to use to consume content, plus the battery life easily lasts all day, making it the perfect bridge between my phone and laptop. I will say, it would be great if this device had 120 Hertz. The longer I go without using it, or if I'm in a very dim room and the display is bright enough, the 60 Hertz refresh rate is more noticeable, which takes some time to get used to. There should be no bezels on this device, especially considering it costs north of $500 and we're in 2025. Making a shift just briefly from my everyday tech to some of my accessories that are a part of my more premium everyday carry. When it comes to timeless essentials, my Rolex Submariner 126610LN is at the top of the list. This timepiece alone makes my everyday carry feel premium. It's more than just a watch, it's a reminder of the journey I'm on. I was blessed enough to get the call from the AD for this watch a few months back. I honestly couldn't believe that I got the call, but this is one of my all-time favorite watches. It's solid, refined, and built to last. It's understated enough for everyday wear, but it still feels special with the rotating bezel, the sapphire crystal, and high gloss lacquer dial finish that gives it the perfect amount of glisten in the right lighting. Whether I'm heading to meetings, content shoots, or weekend getaways, it's my most worn timepiece, connecting my everyday life to something bigger like patience, because it took some years to get my hands on this watch, but extremely grateful that I got the call. So in a video last year, I was on a hunt for a new wallet. They end up having the wallet, which was clutch and is big enough for AirTag, which I mentioned was my main requirement for a new wallet. I felt that my old wallet wasn't classy enough or mature enough for someone like myself who prefers premium products that last a long time. When you pay for dinner, when on a date or with friends, it just feels mature and professional and put together when you bring out a high quality wallet. And that's just my opinion. So to keep my carry minimal, I decided to go with the APC money clip wallet. It fits perfectly into that philosophy. It's slim, simple, and holds exactly what I need. Cards, a little cash, and my AirTag. Most importantly, it's had a lot of wear and tear over the past year, but the shape has maintained. It doesn't bulk up in my pockets or my bag, which makes it ideal for someone constantly moving through the city. Sometimes the best everyday carry items are the ones you barely notice until you need them. Always wanted to record a POV hands-free, especially with the incredible views I get here in New York City, playing basketball with friends, and my perspective when I'm mobbing through the city on my Super 73. That's where the Meta Ray-Bans come into play. For one, these are the transition version, which I highly recommend. You get that like 2-for-1 type of feel. You can wear them inside and outside. For me, tech should blend into your lifestyle, and my Ray-Bans Meta do exactly that. They're stylish, lightweight, and pack subtle smart features like hands-free photo and video, plus audio built right into the frames. I use these as a backup to my headphones, especially when traveling. The audio is very immersive. I can listen to music on these glasses all day, and I noticed that when I'm on the phone while on e-bike, the microphone keeps my audio clear and is a bit more reliable than really any of the earbuds I've been using. These glasses come with a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, and I think these glasses are great for capturing moments with family, concerts, and traveling. They really do give you this GTA look and feel, which I think is really unique. Whether I'm walking around a new city or just spending some time with the fam and want to capture the moment, they add a layer of convenience without sacrificing style. I almost forgot to mention, battery life is one of the most important things when it comes to my everyday carry. These Meta Ray-Ban glasses have an amazing battery life. When I tell you, I've probably only charged these maybe 10 times since owning them. The charging case has 32 hours of battery life, and the glasses themselves have 36 hours of battery life. So I find myself not needing to frequently charge these. So that's why they're also a go-to, because if my headphones are dead, I can 9 times out of 10 rely on these not being dead, even if I haven't charged them in weeks. I've been distance running the past few years, and you could say I've been influenced by the running community, recently switching over to the Garmin Forerunner 965 from my Apple Watch Ultra 2. I wanted to try a dedicated fitness smartwatch, so Garmin was at the top of my list. I decided to go with the Forerunner 965 because it comes packed with a ton of health and workout insights. It's geared towards running, has insightful data such as my readiness score based on my training load for the week and sleep. It's also extremely light, made out of titanium, and has a beautiful AMOLED display. The biggest flex of this watch is that it has 23 days of battery life. Super straightforward everyday carry necessity, the Samsung T7 hard drive. An external portable hard drive is a necessity and a must for any creator. Ultra thin, reliable, content moves fast, and I need a reliable way to back up my files when I'm on the go. It's compact, ultra fast, and durable enough to toss in my bag without second thought. Whether I'm backing up footage, transferring edits, or keeping sensitive projects safe, it's the one piece of storage gear I trust to perform every time without slowing me down. Capturing life's moments quickly and professionally, I have my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 close by. It's insanely small but delivers smooth cinematic footage thanks to its built-in stabilization. Whether I'm recording a quick vlog, grabbing B-roll shots, or just documenting my day in the life, it fits easily into my pocket and punches way above its weight. It's a definition of small gear that makes a big impact in my everyday carry. I use my PixelBuds 2 for everything. Quick calls, listening to music, focus sessions, you name it. They're lightweight, comfortable, and sound surprisingly good for their size. Plus, the quick pairing and solid battery life make them a no-brainer for daily use. They stay charged, fit easily in my pocket, and help me stay in my zone wherever I'm working from home, going on a long run, or need noise-canceling headphones for noisy cafes and airplanes. They're by far my most used earbuds. It really boils down to comfort, size, how easy it is to play back music, and toggle between sound modes. These two rings, my Tiffany wedding band and chrome heart spacer ring, are small but meaningful parts of my everyday carry. The wedding ring is a constant reminder of my lifelong commitment to my wife. For that special day, we both said we do. It's a personal reminder of who I am and what matters the most. Even when I'm running around, jumping between meetings or traveling, having something so personal with me keeps everything in perspective. I also notice how my outfits look much more personal and put together when you add a bit of jewelry. I typically only wear one ring per hand. The Chrome Hearts Forever ring has been my ring of choice. It's such an iconic and classic piece and suits any outfit. So that wraps up today's video. It was really fun sharing with you guys my everyday carry for 2025 and just experimenting with new health and wellness tech, especially as I've gotten deeper into being a hybrid athlete. It's interesting because this setup looks very different from what my setup would have looked like 2 and 3 years ago. I think the one thing that I've noticed that's so different with this year's setup is the fact that I have quite a bit of Android products that have made their way into my everyday carry. But anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video. It was really fun experimenting with a new camera angle. I might try that a little bit more frequently, but thank you guys again. Have a blessed rest of your week. Comment down below some of your favorite everyday carry items and any recommendations that you think would be great for my setup. And I'll see you all soon. Peace.